Yeah. So yeah, back for yet another chest day. Haven't hit one in God, probably like a week now. But I definitely know from the last back day there that my shoulder as well as elbow are feeling a lot better. Probably just going to be doing some machine work today, just because of the fact that one, I really liked that slow and controlled movement with my back there. So probably thinking pretty similar stuff, pretty similar like tempo, I guess, to that back day there will be recorded on this chest day as well. Only thing I'm thinking that is going to be a little bit different is the fact that we'll be doing two muscle groups, doing chest and shoulders probably today, and then go on to go on to do those. Honestly, I'm a little bit lost where I'm going here because there's this big kind of section in the area here that's like blocked off, so I'm just trying to navigate my way over to the highway right now to get over to project, as well as definitely going a little bit earlier in the day than I'm used to, just because I'm going to be driving back home tonight after work. So definitely a little bit of a mix-up on my schedule, but nothing too out of the ordinary, to be honest. And that's the thing, like, even if you can't get like your ideal lift time, I don't know, for me my ideal lift time is usually at night, but even if you aren't able to get that, you kind of got to work around your schedule to make it work and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, on the agenda today, most likely be starting out by hammering off some chest, and then after that, going to be doing maybe a little bit of front delts as well as side and rear delts. Really kind of the usual chest and shoulder day. Nothing too special, I don't think. I am, however, thinking of doing the movements for today are definitely going to be some incline, a little bit of flat kind of press, as well as a bunch of fly movements there. Especially like if I'm really just trying to go like slow and controlled, some nice sort of like fly movements on pec deck, as well as that like one special machine that they got there as well. I'm thinking doing those two, and then starting out with some kind of like incline press. I don't know, I feel freaking lost today. I don't know why like today I just feel so lost, but I think it's because I'm having to switch up where I'm driving, and I'm really making sure to look out for kind of the right turn off and stuff like that, making sure I don't come up and miss it. you know when you just like are kind of driving a new area, you don't want to drive like a doofus, but at the same time, you're kind of like making sure you're looking around for, okay, I think I just have to get on over here. But yeah, once I get to where I know where I'm going, then it'll be ideal. I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit directionally challenged, very geographically challenged, I guess. Not very good at geography and stuff like that, so that might play into that hand there for sure. But yeah, get on to this little turn off here and then get over to the gym. I'm thinking as well today, I think it's gonna go like first chest movement, then front delt movement, and then finish off chest, and then side delts, rear delts. That's kind of how I'm planning on attacking this chest and shoulder workout, because usually I'll just do like chest and then side delts. I won't do like a full kind of like front, side, and rear delts all at the same time on a chest day, but just because of the fact that I kind of feel like doing both of them today, and they're like all pretty fresh, so I think it will be pretty good to hit all of them kind of at once there, which would be really nice. Definitely going a little bit behind schedule because I do work in 2 hours, So I'm gonna have to hammer this thing out and then get to it. So even if we think the time's kind of a little close, then I'll definitely just do chest and or just do chest and side delts. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Yesterday was like supposed to be the first day. I mean, I don't know when the heck this video is coming out, but my timeline right now, yesterday was gonna be the first day of the golf tournament. It actually got rained out. Like, it was pouring on, I think yesterday would be Monday the 27th, and it was just pouring on that day. It was funny. We drove down there, fully got to like where the shuttle was to take us over to the golf course, and then they just got told, nah, don't need to be here today. So a little bit of a waste of gas money, but that's always a little bit annoying. But you know, still had a little fun time just driving down, kind of understanding where to go, so then know how to get there, know what time we need to leave at, and stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of hope this next week is basically going to be there for the next 5 days after this, after today, is not nearly pouring as much, because my goodness, I not want to be standing out there in that type of weather. That's definitely not ideal. But yeah, I think as long as my like shoulder and elbow kind of keep their good health, should be seeing a lot more upper body days and a lot more uploads. I think I'll upload one of the videos that I have kind of in the files there today, but I think definitely gonna be seeing a big gap between kind of my videos and stuff like that until I get back on like a more consistent basis. But I also was thinking about this morning, right? Like, I most likely am leaning towards kind of doing like 3 or 4 days on and then rest, and then 3 or 4 days on again. And you see, the main reason for that, right? And I was thinking about it this morning, right? Like, I just love to just hammer it out every single day, right? Like, I want to go to the gym every single day, but I just know that's not realistic on a cut, especially on a cut. When I was eating like 4,000 calories, man, the recovery, it was just so easy. Like obviously it's nowhere near the amount of recovery levels of any like steroids or something like that. But my God, I'm telling you, when you're eating properly, or when you're eating a lot, like in a high deficit, and eating properly, like getting your carbs and getting your protein in, especially your carbs, you're getting all that stuff in, like, you recover so easily, man. It's ridiculous in comparison to, at least now, where I'm eating basically half the amount of calories, right? And more importantly, probably like a third of the amount of carbs. And it just feels like I'm not able to recover, not able to get just as much energy each day consistently. But yeah, like, I kind of sucks that like I have to go like kind of like on like a workout on off. But the thing is that's where I'm actually gonna be able to get the effective workouts, right? I'm gonna be able to go one day, slam chest, right? Take a day off because like maybe I just know, or I'm just like maybe I just know it's just not gonna be like as good a lift because I'm just like too tired, right? Or I'm too sore from last day. So I take that day off, so the next day I'm like, fuck, man, I didn't go to the gym yesterday, like I really want to go today. So like I'm gonna absolutely make sure I absolutely slam my back the following day after that, right? So it's like making sure that each workout is actually like executed with some type of like aggression, some type of like actual intensity level that I want it to be. Whereas I feel like when I'm on a cut, trying to go every single day, it kind of just is like, oh yeah, we're just going to the gym, and that's not what you wanna have. That's not how you're gonna get effective workouts if you're just like, oh yeah, let's just go today. No, it's got to be like, okay, like, we're going today, and my God, it's gonna be freaking good, right? But yeah, that's just something that just happens, when you aren't eating nearly as many calories as your body was used to when you're trying to like bulk up or something like that, or are not eating enough calories to what you'd want to be eating. But yeah, enough yaps about food. I think we'll just get in there, start off with the first exercise. Whew, okay. So yeah, tried this machine out for a couple reps here, just going really slow and controlled, really nice. Only thing is I had to take like the 3 plates off the holder over there because I couldn't move the handle down. So I guess when it gets wedged in there, it just doesn't allow it to move up or down. So that was a little bit annoying. But I think I got it to the right height, and then just put in a couple clips here to give me that extra elevation for that first push off. But then after they kind of fall off, it'll give me that extra little like inch and a half or so there to get even further down in that stretch position. Oh my God. Holy shit. Even just getting up, I feel like crazy in my chest. It's perfect. Whew. Okay, let's go into the movement. All right. So yeah, gonna go on to some fly movements here. Went for 130, felt really light. Went for 150, felt just a little bit heavy, where I would have been able to do it for some good sets, but not got as many reps as I would have wanted to. So just went in between, did 140. Yeah, I might be a little bit of an asshole today. Don't think I'm gonna hit all shoulders. I think I'm gonna do chest and then side delts, because I definitely am running a little shorter on time than I thought that I would have had. Kind of in Dietz fashion, but you know, at least we're in here doing at least chest and side delts, and then we'll finish off. Maybe we'll just do like a whole shoulder day, to be quite honest. I can even like double up on it this week. That might actually not be a bad idea. But yeah. Holy shit. Feels great. So yeah, was thinking about doing one more fly movement, but honestly, felt really good off those last sets of flies there, so wanted to mix it up a little bit, get right and kind of top, I guess like top like outside part of my chest is the way to describe it with this bad boy right here. So yeah, you can take this for probably 2 sets, then chest should be pretty freaking pumped up. Go check that out, and then finish off some side delts, just real quick and easy. Basically just gonna be sitting on the one machine probably for 6 sets. Oh yeah, should upset that actually. Really hammer this shit out. Oh, yeah, I'm cooked. Freaking chest is finished. Let's go see this. Okay. My goodness. We are in one.com from that one. Whoa. It's just feeling big. So let's see how fat this chest pump is. Oh my goodness. Get the freaking sweater off. Get my damp ass shirt off. Put this hat back on. Whew. Oh, yeah, it's looking full. Holy goodness. Man, I can barely even like hold it, but oh my goodness, you can probably see that popping out. It's a little bit weird because like trying to get kind of in line with my camera as well as trying to still be able to see myself in the mirror. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, it's got to be one of the fattest chest pumps ever. Oh. Oh. Holy fuck. Yeah, in comparison to like kind of last chest day, my goodness, is this a much better pump? Not only that, but like just felt like all my sets were pretty much on point. But yeah, pretty much all we got left now, just gonna be side delts. Nothing too special, probably just gonna film like 1 or 2 more sets of that, just because, man, it's the fucking same. Literally just from here to here, here to here, here to here. No one wants to see that repped out 100 times. I'll only show you like 20 or something like that. But yeah, sorry being a little bit of an asshole and said I was gonna do a whole shoulder workout on top of the chest one. Definitely just don't have the time for it. But that is just because I left very early, mainly because I was kind of just fucking playing NHL the entire morning. As well as freaking, I'm trying to download Multiverses because it just came back today on the 28th. So trying to get that game back downloaded because my goodness, that might be one of my favorite games of all time. Thank God they brought it back. Hopefully all the server issues and stuff like that are going to be back to normal. So I just want to dunk on some motherfucker with LeBron James in that game, which is crazy that he's even in there. But yeah, let's go hit a little bit more of side delts and then have to get on our way to work. So then we can go make some bread.
Holy. Whew. Okay, so yeah, I do like doing the 2 hands out, but I was almost thinking like, what if I just try doing 1 arm at a time? So I've done the first 3 sets, pretty much just as you saw there. But now I'm gonna go and just try and do 1 arm, really isolate each side delt there. See if I kind of like it even better or like just as much or less. Oh my goodness. I feel like I was able to get a lot more reps out. I don't know if that's because I rested for a little bit longer there or if that just feels a lot better. Yeah, definitely gonna hit a couple more sets of that. All right. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much just finish off those last couple of sets of what do you call it? Side delts. Did the exact same thing, just did the single arm ones. I did like the single arm a lot better, honestly, than the doing both at the same time. And it didn't even take up like a lot more time than doing them, I guess, together in comparison to doing like isolating and doing them single arm each. So I might honestly start doing that a little bit more, kind of new little thing to add to the little playbook here. But slam the shake and then get on the road. Oh, spilled a little bit on me, but well. But yeah, man. I gotta be honest. I'm loving the. Ooh, let me put this bag down here so my camera doesn't move all around. I've got just because I'm going home tonight. I got like another bag in the front here, so my camera is well secured in comparison to normal, where I just have kind of my gym bag slotted down in there as it attempts to keep the camera in place for when we're driving. But yeah, let's get the AC cranked up in here because my goodness, it is hot. It kind of sucks because I feel like my mic pretty much picks up everything coming outside whenever I have the windows rolled down. I'd much rather have my my windows rolled down than the AC. I like it a lot better, but you know, then freaking audio is just gonna be even worse than or what it might already be. But yeah, it's like I find that the slow and controlled I'm feeling a lot better, not only pumps off of it, but I'm honestly like liking it so far better in this first week, and it feels like I'm going to be a lot less injury prone. That's like the main reason I kind of switched up, or like have been having the mindset to switch up into that, is because I after I got that like injury, even though it wasn't even from lifting, I was kind of just like, those couple days off, I was just thinking about all like kind of the past, I'd say, couple months of my lifting and stuff like that, and it just hadn't felt the best, you know. And sometimes, you know, you gotta kind of like critique yourself and like assess kind of the way you work out, I guess, or like the way you're doing stuff, your approach and whatnot. And to be honest, I got a little bit of inspiration from, I guess, like kind of like a Mike Mentzer mentality, right? Where you want to, I guess, go kind of as hard as possible on the days you are working out, but then the days that you aren't, you're trying to rest up as much as possible, right? That's one big thing. So that's why I think I'm going to start taking more rest days, as well as just the way he trains, right? I've always believed, you know, go in there and just hammer out sets, and I really just go in with as much intensity as possible, right? But you see, I feel like I was just going in there with like my head cut off, you know? Whereas kind of the way that I'm liking it right now is obviously still going in there with that mentality to do it as intensely as possible, but to really do it as intensely as possible and to really get like an isolated movement like in that specific muscle group, right? And I don't know if you've ever seen the clip of Mike Mentzer's tricep pushdowns, but like bro literally holds it at the extension part for maybe like 5 seconds, and I'm not just talking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm talking like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, like it's crazy, and it just shows like how much blood flow you can just get to those triceps. And if you've ever seen his triceps before, my goodness, were those things huge, just falling off the bone. So yeah, like kind of, that's like the main clip, I guess, that kind of got me thinking like, oh, damn, I kind of like, I should maybe start trying to lift like that and just see how I like it, right? And so far I've been liking it a whole lot. And even then, like, I don't know how long I'll like this for. I'm not saying that I'm just switching to this permanently, but this is what I'm liking right now, so I'm gonna definitely stick with it. Definitely gonna stick with it, basically until I don't, you know. And that's kind of thing. It's nice. There's so many different types of workouts. There's so many different splits. There's so many different training methodologies and stuff like that. So it really just gives you the freaking ballpark to kind of just like train however you want, realistically, right? Whether it be like kind of like hypertrophy, bodybuilding style, whether it be strictly for strength or like powerlifting, you know, right? There's what do you call it? There's another one like plyometrics, I think it's used often in like basketball and stuff like that. There's just so many different ways that you can kind of train for like, I guess, your goals or just for enjoyability, to be quite honest. Because I know plenty of people that have just crazy good physiques, but they couldn't give a fuck less about their physique. They're just trying to move as much weight as possible, and like they're considered themselves to be like a power lifter, right? But like it just doesn't kind of fall into like one method works for everyone if you want this outcome, right? You can get it in so many different ways, which is really cool. So yeah. Oh yeah, another thing. I was talking about it a little bit before, I guess, we started driving down in the first, and then in the car down to the gym.
Multiverses, man. Oh my goodness. If you don't know what that game is, it's basically it's like a fighting game. It's basically the Smash Bros. Of like Warner Brothers, which is like DC. Honestly, DC is the only brand I know. Like DC, they have a bunch of like Cartoon Network shows, like Jake and Finn from Adventure Time's in there. LeBron James is in there. Okay, so the two characters that I always played when the game was first out, was I'd main Shaggy, and then I'd often play LeBron because I just thought he had such a sick moveset. I haven't really seen who else they've added since I think I played it. It was either a year ago or 2 years ago. I cannot remember for the life. I think it was 2 years ago. Like, that's how long it's been since this game was like up and running, and then they broke, and then it went away, and then now they brought it back literally today. So I'm really excited to play that game, and I hope it's just as much fun as I remember, because I think the big issue they had was the servers, I believe it was. And it's because honestly they had so many people playing it, and I don't think they expected to have that, like the amount of popularity it did get when it first came out. Which is it's always a good thing to see, but it's always kind of a sad thing to see a game die like that. The biggest one for me wasn't even that game, dying out off that game. It was Splitgate. Splitgate was probably one of the most fun weeks, just literally 7 days of like a game. Wow, what the fuck is this guy doing? Holy goodness. I just like cut the other guy off. But Splitgate was probably one of the most fun games for an entire week. And then I don't know what happened, but unanimously everyone just decided, nah, I don't want to play this anymore. Like they literally didn't do anything wrong. I don't think they did anything wrong, or at least I can't remember that they did anything wrong. It was legit just everyone was playing it for an entire week, and then after that week, no one was playing it. I don't even know if that game's still around anymore, to be quite honest. I don't even know if you can install it, but that was also such a sick game for like a short period of time. I think Multiverse at least lasted like a month or so. But no, yeah, I'm really excited to play that game. I honestly probably when I go back to my hometown for this golf tournament, that's probably gonna be golf tournament, and then literally that the entire night to be quite honest with you there. But yeah, so yeah, I think basically gonna go back to house right now, get some food, and then get my ass over to work real quickly, and then we'll be going back to my hometown later tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to get like a decent amount of uploads throughout this week. I know I haven't really been uploading too often, but